my beautiful Zabies, and welcome to Zay Oasis! And today I'm here to talk about the DL. The DL. The DL. Okay. Yep, we're here to talk about the infamous down low man, okay? And if you don't know what a down low man is, it's basically a closeted gay man or a closeted bisexual man who identifies as straight, okay? They live a straight lifestyle. They don't want anybody to know they're gay, you know, at least until they come out the closet, but most likely they're not gonna come out. Like, no, they're keeping that shit to the grave, most of them.
At the end of the day, Ronnie, I am a man. A man who's gay. You like niggas, get that through your head.
For some reason, gay men seem to be obsessed with them, okay? They love to entertain DL men. They love to sleep with them. They love to have these little DL, you know, relationships and all that. And me personally, I don't really find being someone's little secret, you know, appealing. You know, I've never messed with a DL man, but that's just me. Some people, you know, teach his own. Basically, what inspired me to make this video is I saw this TikTok of this gay dude doing a little sneaky link with his little DL at McDonald's or in the parking lot somewhere, I don't know. But he ended up getting stranded.
He take me to McDonald's and I'm paranoid. I think he finna leave me and not take me home. Where the fuck is this nigga at? Yo, this is live action. Me about to get played. So y'all don't think I be on BS. If this nigga pull off. That nigga, I think he just left on a scooter. Oh my motherfucking God. Oh, y'all be thinking I be tweaking, yo. I'm so fucking mad, bro.
The DL literally skirt on this nigga, like, in the middle of their date or whatever it was. And y'all keep getting your hearts broken by these DL men. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to stop messing with them, okay? Y'all need to stop messing with these motherfuckers, okay? Stop messing with these DL niggas, okay? Let me tell you why. Now, I understand, you know, the thrill and the adrenaline rush y'all get from messing with a DL. Ooh, I ain't supposed to be doing this. This is a DL. Ooh, he's supposed to be straight. But he got a girlfriend or he got a wife or he
like me? He like my little gay ass? Ooh.
And you know what? I understand why y'all may be attracted to DL men, because a lot of DL men, you know, most of them exude this masculinity that you don't really see in the typical gay man. You know, that, you know, they might be straight presenting, you know, they might dress, you know, like a straight guy, or, you know, have a little swag to them, you know, the way they talk, you know, it can get your coochie wet. I get it, okay? I get why you would be attracted to that, right? Because, you know, you want a masculine nigga, right? I get it. Once y'all pull that DL, man, y'all be flexing it. Y'all be entertaining it. Y'all be telling y'all little friends, girl, I'm messing with this DL. Ooh, I'm messing with this DL, girl. I know it can be exciting, you know, the adrenaline rush you get from it. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. Coming from someone who hasn't even messed with somebody that's DL ever, I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. I feel like a lot of y'all gay men that like to mess with DL men, okay? I get, you know, a lot of y'all just trying to get a nut off and, you know, you're not really taking it that serious. But for some of y'all who constantly mess with DL men, or a lot of y'all who are looking for a relationship from these same men that are DL in the closet and not secure within their sexuality, I feel like a lot of y'all are trying to fill a void of acceptance and being valued, okay? You know, a lot of gay men, we know growing up, we didn't get the, you know, proper reaffirmation as a child, you know, the proper acceptance, you know, due to, you know, us being different in the way we express ourselves, or, you know, our sexuality, you know, growing up thinking we were an abomination, growing up thinking we were a sin. I feel like a lot of the gay men that mess with DL men or entertain it, not all, because I get a lot of y'all are trying to just get a nut off, but a lot of y'all be looking for relationships from these same men, and baby, that's not realistic. I'm telling you right now, it's not realistic. So just go ahead and get that out your head, okay? You're not gonna get a fulfilling relationship where you're valued, with a DL man, okay? It's just not possible. It's not possible. It's not sustainable, okay? It might be possible to have a relationship with a DL, but it's not sustainable because they're DL, okay? You know what I'm saying?
I am a man who's gay. You like niggas, get that through your head.
Okay, they're still in the closet. They're still not confident in themselves. They're still insecure, okay? So what makes you think they're going to be comfortable enough to bring you around the family, bring you around their friends, their loved ones, pop out in public with you, shit like that? Like, no, you get an openly gay man for that, okay? Not a DL. A lot of DL men, they're insecure, they're inauthentic, okay? They don't like to express that side of themselves, okay? They have to put on a mask for society, right? So that's, a lot of them don't even perceive themselves as part of the LGBT community. They don't perceive themselves as gay, bisexual, they see themselves as probably experimenting or, just, testing the vibe, but they still consider themselves as a straight man, okay? Or straight, heterosexual, whatever you want to call it, they do not see themselves as gay. Okay, they don't want to be called that. Even though that's what they are. Okay, that's what they are, but they're just not confident enough to admit that to themselves, okay? Overall, it's just unsafe. Like to even entertain a DL man, okay? Like I said, they hide themselves from the world, okay? They hide that part of themselves from the world for a reason, okay? Family might reject them, friends might reject them, they don't want to be isolated, they don't want to be frowned upon, they don't want to be rejected, they have a fear of rejection, okay? They don't allow themselves to, express that side of themselves because they just want to fit in, and a lot of these niggas will do whatever it takes for that secret not to get out, baby. You know how many DL men are out here offing, unaliving trans women, unaliving gay men? Y'all remember that DL trend on TikTok? I will give you the respect that you earn, but you make me no more less. You remember that trend? A gay man literally got shot in the head for exposing them, okay? For exposing a DL. And that's not the first one, okay? That's not the first person. Like, this has been a trend for decades, okay? Gay men exposing these DL men, and those DL men, boop, offing them, okay? So it's not a joke, okay? They don't play that shit. A lot of DL niggas don't play that, okay? So I'm telling you right now, you want to mess with a DL, you better keep that shit on the low, and you better shut the fuck up. Not only that, but a lot of them will take advantage of you. A lot of them will probably try and rob you for what you got. They're trying, you're trying to link, and then you link with them, then they rob you. Like they use, they weaponize your vulnerability against you, okay? They take advantage of that. They see that you're just so desperate for some DL, and they see that, and then, they take advantage of that. And a lot of them, like what you saw in that video, will discard you like you're nothing. They'll just ghost you. You're nothing to them. Basically, they don't value you. They see you as less than. That's just how it is. They see themselves as superior to you, better than you, because they're not out of the closet, or they still see themselves as straight, or other people see them as straight, and they're just not, a DL man is not going to value you. They're not going to cherish you the same way as an openly gay man, a healed openly gay man will. And I said healed because, a lot of gay men out here are not healed, okay? And they'll do the same thing. They won't value you or cherish you or anything like that because they're unhealed within themselves and they're insecure within themselves. There's a lot of gay men like that too that are open. But I'm just saying, like, a DL man is worse because baby, they don't see themselves as gay at all. Like, they see themselves as straight in doing stuff. That's what it is. They're just very insecure with that part of themselves. And I don't see how y'all be messing with these DL men that be, that be having wives and girlfriends and all that. That's just a lot. If you're a side piece to a man that's married or a man that has a girlfriend, that's tacky, babe. Like, what? That's tacky as hell. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. And, it's just nasty. Like, the man switching back and forth between boy and girl, boy and girl, boy and girl, unprotected. Like, ew. That's nasty as fuck. Lord knows what kind of diseases, they probably are fixing to catch, So that's what I'm saying, is just stray away from DL men entirely. I'm not gonna lie, those are some of the biggest hoes too. Those are some of the biggest hoes, okay? So don't, okay? Even if you are going to, I can't control what you do. But if you are going to entertain somebody that's DL, please use protection, okay? Because you don't know what kind of girl they out here fucking, or another nigga they out here fucking, is this, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. And not only that, a lot of DL men are jealous of gay men, okay? They envy gay men because we're able to express ourselves, express our feminine side, and, embrace our sexuality, live our truth, live authentically, and a lot of DL men are jealous of that because they still have that programming, they're still programmed to believe that, well, I was taught it was a sin and, I can't be gay. You can't be gay. That's something out of our control. We can't control the way they think or how they feel, so I would say, just be yourself anyway. Who gives a fuck about what they think, and let them be jealous. If anything, this should be inspiring you to live in your truth, should be inspiring you to live in your truth, live in your authenticity. But unfortunately, that's just, DL men don't do that. Like, that's not what they do. And I just feel like gay men need to learn self-worth, okay? They need to love themselves more. It's like you're fishing for validation from wherever it comes. You're trying to feed your ego when you need to be worried about getting you a man that deserves you for who you are, that loves you for who you are, is not afraid to, show you off. They don't want to hide you and keep you as a little secret and all. You gotta jump through hurdles to go here and go there, make sure you don't get caught by your, and all this and all that. Like, that's just too much. That's too much. Like, that's too much, babe. Like, get you a man that you can pop out with. You know what I mean? Like, get you a man that you can pop out with that's not afraid to love you out in public, that's not afraid to show you the fuck off, okay? That loves you for you and values you and cherishes you and doesn't see you as a fucking test monkey, okay? A fucking lab rat, experimental fucking mouse. No, like, get you a man that cherishes you, okay? That is not afraid to show you off in public, okay? Get you a man that knows their worth, okay? That is confident, okay? Is secure within their sexuality. Okay, whether that's bisexual, pansexual, gay, whatever the hell it is, asexual. I mean, like, as long as it's not DL, okay? Like, damn, you are more than somebody's little secret, okay? Like, I just, y'all need to stop messing with these niggas because I don't want to see y'all hurt, heartbroken. I don't want to see my fellow gay brothers be heartbroken by these niggas, by these insecure, low life ass niggas. Like, and do the healing work, do the self-reflection on yourselves, and recognize what do you want in a partner, right? You deserve more than what you're selling for in a DL man, okay? And I feel like that's where a lot of gay men miss the mark. Y'all love to show off the DL and y'all think that's a flex. It's not a flex, babe. I'm telling you right now, it's not a flex. It's not. A real flex is getting you a good man that has shit going for themselves, that loves you for who you are, that is authentic, that knows your worth and their worth. That's a real flex, babe. Oh, yeah, look, this man, oh, he got a girlfriend, but he trying to mess with me. Like, ooh, I'm gonna go get me that DL. No. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that because I'm tired of seeing my fellow gay brothers fall in this DL trap. Okay. And if a DL man ever approaches you, say, I to the no. My name is no. My name is no. My sign is no. My number is no. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And let me know if y'all have had any DL experiences of your own. Let me know, like, do y'all agree with the message I'm spitting out? You know, why do y'all think gay men are obsessed with DL men? Me personally, I'm tired of y'all fucking with these DL niggas. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Zaby.
And